take it back your heart. I still spin inside your orbit. Yeah.
Hello lovely family, welcome back to another video. My name is Mercy and I'm a staff nurse in the UK. In today's video, I'm going to be going into details, just how much nurses take home at the end of the month, or how much they receive on the whole in a year, and what are the taxes that are taken out from their money. I'm not going to just be talking about nurses, midwives, and other professions, but within the NHS, okay? We know that within the NHS, there are bands. As you progress within your career, you climb up those bands. I'm going to be touching on those ones as well. So if this is a video that, as usual, is going to interest you, subscribe below, watch to the end, like, and share it to your colleagues who may find it beneficial as well. Stay tuned, I'll be right back.
I don't wanna see the way you fall apart. Even though you told me take it back your heart, I still spin inside your orbit. Yeah.
Welcome back to the video. So before I proceed into today's video, I just want to say that my giveaway has officially come to an end, and some people have been lucky enough to win some free money for themselves. Congratulations to you if you want something, and kindly comment in the comment section of this video if you want something, okay? All right guys, so in the NHS there are about 11 bands. Okay, we have band 2, band 3, band 4, band 5, band 6, band 7, band 8A, band 8B, band 8C, band 8D, and then we have band 9. And then there is the senior most, example like the chief executives are above band 9. So these bands are there so it can accommodate you for career progression, because you may start as a nurse in band 5 or band 4, and then you progress all the way to band 9 depending on what you want to do in your career. Normally you are going to be contracted for a full-time job, and in the NHS a full-time job is you working 37.5 hours a week. Anything below that is part-time. So because of that, if you do any shift above the 37.5 hours that you are contracted for to work in a week, it's called overtime, and you'll be paid 1.5 times the amount you normally receive on a normal work day. And if it's a bank holiday, in UK we call our holidays bank holidays. So if you pick a shift on a, say, Christmas Day or Boxing Day, you'll be paid double. So that is it for overtime. And then there's something called London, NHS London waiting. For those people that live in London, because of the high cost of living in London, if you live like in central London, the NHS has extra money they pay you on your salary, and that is what they call NHS London waiting. So you need to take into account all these things. The normal hours that you be contracted for will be 37.5, but then there are things that may add up to your money, like working overtime, working on a bank holiday, maybe you living in London. All right, now let's go into details on the taxes that you pay. Mainly there are 3 taxes that you'll be paying. You're going to pay for pension, you're going to pay for national insurance, and then you're going to pay for income tax. So with a pension, you can opt out or remain within, but normally when you join the NHS, they include you in NHS pension. So what happens is that every month they take a certain percentage of your salary and it goes into your pension contribution. And depending on what your state pension age is, most of us will be 65 years old. Okay, you'll be paying until you retire at 65 years old, and then they give you back your money. NHS pays for you and you also pay. Both you and NHS are contributing to your pension. All right, the next tax is called national insurance. This one, everybody is obligated to pay as long as you're working in the UK. Okay, everyone is obligated to pay. And just like the pension and the income tax, they are automatically deducted from your salary at the end of every month. It's just like the income tax, but this one allows you to claim certain state benefits like state pension or maternity pension. The last but not the least is income tax, or what they normally call payee, which means pay as you earn. Everyone is obligated to pay this one as well. So this one is also automatically deducted from your salary, just like the pension and the national insurance. So these are the 3 main taxes that are deducted from your salary when you receive it. So a bit of a disclaimer, all the figures I'm going to be mentioning today is for England, because I work in England. I don't know about the other parts of UK, but these figures are specifically for England. And finally, before I start mentioning figures, I just want to say that in all of the bands there are entry levels and there are experience levels. When you enter as a junior, how much you are going to receive is lesser than somebody who has been in the same position for over 2 or 4+ years. I'll give you the entry level pay and the experience level pay, so that you know how much the difference is. So for the 2022/2023 financial year, all band 2s, this is how much they're going to be earning a year gross salary. They're going to be earning 20,758. You just started as a band 2. That's how much you're going to earn a year as your gross salary. But you're going to take home £1,388 at the experience or the second pay point. For band 2s, they are going to be taking £21,318 per year, and their take-home salary is going to be £1,417.68. Now, examples of those in band 2s are healthcare assistants, drivers, domestic support worker, housekeeping assistants, nursery assistants, security officers. Okay, these are examples of people within the band 2 pay range. So when you start working as a band 3, the entry level is the first 2 years, and you're going to be receiving £21,730, and your take-home salary is going to be £1,438.93. Okay, then after 2 years, you're going to be taking home per annum £23,177, and your take-home salary is going to be £1,502.72. Okay, examples of those in band 3 are trainee nurse associates, okay, clinical support workers, emergency care assistants, and occupational therapy worker. Not occupational therapy as specialist, occupational therapy worker. Now, when you go to band 4, the first 3 years you are at the entry level, and this is how much you're going to be receiving per year gross salary, 23,949. And this is how much you're going to be taking home at the end of every month. You're going to be taking £1,527.79. And at the experience part of band 4, that is those who have been working for 3+ years in band 4, they are going to be taking home per annum £26,282. And their take-home salary is going to be £1,645.59. Now, examples of band 4s are assistant practitioner, audio visual technician, pharmacy technician, dental nurse, theater support worker. So these are examples of band 4s. Now, band 5 has 3 pay points, unlike the previous ones where I mentioned and they had just 2 pay points, entry and say experience. So the first pay points for band 5s, they are taking £27,055 per year as gross salary, and their take-home salary is £1,684.62 a month. And the midpoint for band 5s, they are taking £29,180, and their take-home salary is £1,751.06. Now, the final and third pay points for band 5s, they are taking £32,934 a year, okay, and their take-home salary is £1,935.35. Example of band 5 are staff nurses, podiatrists. Podiatrist starts at band 5 and then they progress to band 6. So podiatrists fall under this part as well. Then we've got learning disability nurses. We've got midwives. Midwives start here as well. Community nurses also start here. All the entry points for all the nurses, they all start here. So band 6, just like band 5, they have 3 pay points as well: entry, mid, and then final. So the entry level for band 6, they are taking home £33,706 per year, and their take-home salary per month is £1,973.25. And for midpoint for band 6, they are taking home £35,572, and at the end of the month, what they finally take home is £2,064. The third and final point in band 6, their annual gross income is £40,588, and their take-home salary is £2,311.10. An example of band 6 jobs are senior staff nurses. Some ward sisters starts on this level as well. Scrub nurses, occupational therapists, managers, midwives, senior data analysts. Like I said, midwife starts in band 5 and they progress through the other bands. So I'm talking about a midwife who has had over, say, 5 years of experience. and it's now band 6, so they will fall under here as well, and biomedical scientists. Now let's move to band 7. So band 7 also has 3 midpoints. First pay points for band 7, they are going to take home per annum to 41,659, and then their take home salary at the end of the month is 2,363.67 a month. And then band 7 midpoint, they are taking home gross salary per annum of 43,806 pounds, and their take home salary at the end of the month is 2,463.23 pounds. The last pay point for band 7, they are taking home a gross salary of 47,673 pounds a year, and their final monthly take home salary is 2,652.55 pounds. So that's for my band 7s. Examples of band 7s are junior matrons, like the specialist of allied health profession. We've got estate manager and communications manager as well. So the first pay point for band 8A is 48,526 pounds, and the last and final pay point for band 8A, their annual salary is 54,619, and their monthly take home salary is 3,003 pounds 0.73 pence. 8B, the first pay point, okay, their annual salary is 56,164, and their take home salary at the end of the month is 3,042.56 pounds. And band 8B, their second and final pay point, annual gross salary is 65,262, and their take home monthly is 3,415.96 pounds. So band AC, second and final pay point, they are taking home 77,274 pounds per year gross salary, and their take home at the end of the month is 3,870.31. Band 8D, it's in 2 parts as well, entry and final. So their first pay point, which is entry, they are taking home 79,592 pounds, and at the end of the month, what they will finally take home is 3,964.29. Band 8D, second and final point for band 8D, they are taking home 91,787 pounds, and their monthly take home salary is 4,458.70 pounds. Goals: aim for higher bands, aim for more. Don't just settle at band 4, don't just settle at band 5. Strive for more. Now let's go to band 9. This has just 2 points, entry and final. There's no midpoint for band 9, and there are no sub bands. So for band 9, the entry pay point is 95,135 pounds, and then their take home salary is 4,594.43 pounds, and the second and final pay points for band 9s are 109,475 pounds a year gross salary, and what they will take home at the end of the month is 5,175.80 pounds a month. So above this band 9, there are higher positions. They are not included in the NHS band system. I just want to mention how much Chief Executive Officer of a trust in NHS takes home per year. They take home 280,000 per year. Now listen to how much they take home at the end of the month. At the end of the month, they are taking home 11,705 pounds per month. Goals. These are goals. These are what we should be aiming for, man. Also, I want to say that you may be a band 5, but because of the overtimes that you do, or your work schedule, you may end up earning as much as somebody in band 6 who does not do any extra shifts. So it does not really mean that when you are in band 5 you can earn as much as a band 6. You can earn as much as a band 6 depending on the extra shifts you take, you know, the overtime that you do. So let me say, for somebody who lives in London, central London, who works overtime, gets additional money on their salary, they'll be earning more than somebody who lives outside London and it's a band 6. So that's how it works. All right guys, thank you for watching today's video. I'm glad we've been able to go through all these figures, and now you know what taxes they take. These are not all the taxes that you would pay in the UK. These are just the taxes that you are paying on your salary, what is taken off of your salary when they pay you. There are other taxes as well that you pay, like council tax and all that. I'm not going into details into those ones. I'm focusing mainly on the salary ones. So yes, those are taxes that are automatically deducted from your salary. Thank you so very much for watching my video. If you are not subscribed to my channel, kindly do so by clicking the button below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Take it back your heart, I still spin inside your orbit.